Today we're diving into an important topic that often gets overlooked: loneliness. Just like depression or anxiety, loneliness is an issue that many of us face. Yet it's frequently brushed aside, especially in a post-COVID world where we might think there's no reason to feel lonely anymore. But the truth is, loneliness continues to affect us all, often in ways we don't even realize. So to help you explore this feeling, we've created a quiz designed to assess your baseline level of loneliness. Awareness is key. Understanding our level of loneliness can help us recognize patterns, take proactive steps toward connection, and improve our overall well-being. So grab a piece of paper or a notepad to jot down your responses for each question. At the end of the quiz, we'll tally up your scores to help you gain insight into your baseline level of loneliness. Before we get started, it's important to note that loneliness is not the same as being alone. While you can learn to appreciate solitude, loneliness is more about that sense of disconnection from everything and everyone around you. So let's take this journey together and uncover what loneliness really means for you. Ready? Let's begin. Number 1, when you reflect on your social life, you feel A, connected and fulfilled. B, mostly satisfied, though you wouldn't mind more interaction. C, a bit disconnected at times. Or D, like you're missing meaningful connections. 2, how often do you wish you had more social interactions? A, rarely. I'm happy with my current level of connection. B, occasionally, but I enjoy my personal time too. C, often. I sometimes feel left out or distant from others. Or D, very often. I feel isolated and crave more meaningful connections. Number 3, when something exciting or meaningful happens in your life, you usually A, have close friends or family to share it with right away. B, share it with a few people but don't always feel the need to. C, struggle to find someone to share it with. Or D, keep it to yourself because you don't feel close enough to anyone. Number 4, at the end of the day, how do you feel about your social interactions? A, satisfied. I have enough meaningful engagement. B, neutral. It varies from day to day. C, a little unfulfilled. I wish I had deeper or more frequent connections. Or D, empty. I often feel like I lack companionship. Number 5, if you went a full week without social plans or interactions, how would you feel? A, perfectly fine. It wouldn't bother me. B, a little restless, but still okay. C, pretty lonely. I'd crave some interaction. Or D, very lonely. I'd feel completely disconnected. Number 6, when you think about your current relationships, friends, family, etc., you feel A, deeply connected and supported. B, mostly content, though some relationships could be stronger. C, somewhat distant or lacking meaningful connections. Or D, isolated and disconnected from others. Number 7, how often do you feel like you have someone to turn to when you're struggling? A, always. I have a solid support system. B, most of the time, but I don't always reach out. C, sometimes, but I don't feel fully comfortable doing so. Or D, rarely or never. I often deal with things alone. Number 8, when you spend time alone, you mostly feel A, content and recharged. B, neutral. It depends on the situation. C, a little lonely, especially if it lasts too long. Or D, isolated and disconnected from others. Number 9, how often do you feel left out or excluded in social situations? A, rarely. I feel included and valued. B, occasionally, but it doesn't bother me much. C, often. I sometimes feel like an outsider. Or D, very often. I frequently feel overlooked or unimportant. Number 10, If you wanted to make weekend plans, how easy would it be for you? A, very easy. I have people I can reach out to anytime. B, fairly easy, though I might need to plan ahead. C, difficult. I don't always feel like I have someone to ask. Or D, very difficult. I often feel like I have no one to make plans with. Scoring and what it means. For each answer you selected, refer to the scoring key below. A equals 0 points, B equals 1 point, C equals 2 points, and D equals 3 points. Results: 0 to 5 points, strong connections. You likely have a solid support system and feel a sense of belonging in your relationships. Whether it's close friendships, family, or a supportive community, these connections help keep loneliness at bay. Keep nurturing these bonds by staying engaged, expressing appreciation, and being present for others. Even when life gets busy, small check-ins or meaningful conversations can help maintain strong relationships. 6 to 10 points, some loneliness. You may feel content in your social life overall, but experience moments of loneliness from time to time. This is completely normal. You likely have connections, but there may be areas where you crave deeper emotional support or companionship. Consider strengthening existing bonds by opening up more or making time for meaningful interactions. If your social circle feels limited, exploring new hobbies, interest groups, or online communities might help you expand it. 11 to 15 points, noticeable loneliness. You may be feeling disconnected from others or struggling to find fulfilling social connections. It's possible that your relationships don't feel as deep or supportive as you'd like. If this resonates with you, taking small steps toward social engagement, such as reconnecting with an old friend, joining a local group, or attending an event that interests you can help bridge that gap. It's also important to remind yourself that loneliness is a signal, not a permanent state. Seeking companionship in ways that feel natural to you can make a real difference. 16 or more points. High loneliness. You may be struggling with deep feelings of isolation, and it's understandable to feel overwhelmed. Know that you are not alone in this experience. Many people go through periods of intense loneliness. Prioritizing social connections, even in small ways, can be a helpful first step. Consider joining supportive communities, therapy groups, or spaces where you can meet like-minded people. If loneliness is affecting your mental well-being, don't hesitate to seek support from a trusted person or a professional. There is always hope, and things can get better with time and effort. Remember, this isn't a diagnosis, it's just a tool for reflection. If loneliness feels overwhelming, don't hesitate to seek support. Loneliness can feel heavy, but remember, you're not alone in this. Everyone experiences moments of disconnection, and it doesn't mean you're unworthy of connection. Small steps like reaching out to a friend, joining a community, or even just acknowledging your feelings can make a big difference. In the next video, we'll explore the steps you can take to deal with feelings of loneliness in a practical, sustainable way. This is why we decided to work on the idea of loneliness together. In her video on being alone and how loneliness creates compassion, she talks about the beauty of being alone and also some things you can do to feel more connected to others. Also, we made a quiz previously to help you figure out your baseline happiness at the moment. And over 500,000 people have taken the quiz. If you feel like it's something that could help, we've also put the link in the description.